Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aquarius. How are you guys? Let's see what's coming in. Aquarius need to know. Yeah, some of you feel like giving up here. Well, you're putting something behind. Yeah, King of Wands is a very prevalent card. This is a person who doesn't give up, though. When they want something, they go for it. They focus on it till they get it. Someone here plans on getting with you. Yeah. This person is definitely... this is to do with a house and a home. They could live close to you. Yeah, they don't give up here. This is about family, home, financial foundation. They're very determined. They don't give up. This is someone who sees opportunity. Yeah, this is someone making a choice here. Yeah, this person's ready to take a leap of faith. They see opportunity. Yeah, there's interest here, but it's whether you're interested or not. Yeah, this is someone who generally doesn't put all their eggs in one basket, but they're putting something behind, likely options. They're leaving some options behind that they're not interested in. Yeah, this person's moving forward. This is generally not the most patient person, but I do think they're trying to be. They are kind of looking before they leap. But this is a person who's not given up. They're just putting something behind. Yeah, people, situations that aren't reliable. Yeah, this person is reliable. You can depend on this person. Tell me about this King of Wands. Yeah, they're definitely happy. They know what makes them happy. Yeah, they're ready to gain momentum, making a move. I feel like you're going to get communication. This is someone who's moving away from somebody here who's not stable or reliable. Yeah, this is someone who has no baggage too. Free and clear. Beautiful. They're very happy. They know what makes them happy. They want a happy home, happy life. They get it. They see the bigger picture. This is someone coming in very quickly. They're rather spontaneous, but they have been trying to be patient. Yeah. Tell me about Four of Wands. Yeah, they want to go down a new path. They're manifesting. They have everything they need. They can provide a home. Absolutely. They have a provider energy. They are determined too. Like this person, they are creative, I feel, around the home. Yeah. This person has a lot of skills. They're very handy, very capable. They're good at a lot of things. Yeah, they take pride in things too that they do here. But they're ready to manifest. Yeah, there's going to be communication. Yeah, they're planting the seed, laying the foundation. This is someone who has lots of options, but they're leaving them behind. They know a good thing when they see it. Yeah, nice energy. Wow, tell me about the Fool. So they are looking before they leap, though. Yeah. Yeah, so they are trying to be patient, but I feel this person's ready to go for it. Yeah, there's a lot of interest. This is a whole new cycle for this person. They may have had something on and off with someone who's not reliable. It feels like they're out of here. They're moving away. They're taking their energy elsewhere. They're going to reach out to you. They're gaining momentum. They want to hurry up. This person's in a hurry too. They're going to lay that foundation. Wow. Wow. There's a lot of interest here. They see things in a very favorable light yet. So it's about whether you're interested. I think this person knows you are. I feel like you're both aware there's interest. They're going to offer you that Pentacle Aquarius. Yeah, they could be a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. Wow. Like, wow. This is someone who's not, I'm going to tell you, because they come out here, they're not going to let you get away. They might not even take no for an answer. Like, they're really interested. I think this person's so interested here. I mean, they just see things going in their favor, which tells me they're confident. Yeah, they could be around you, your social circle. You could end up just being at the right place, the right time. Yeah, with this person, but you might travel in the same social circle. And there's some sort of event or something that comes in schedule, some sort of schedule routine, a situation that happens once a year, once a month. Yeah, maybe they have people at their home in some sort of gathering. They can be a rather social person, but you're going to get an invitation. Wow, tell me about the Three of Cups. Yeah, this is good news. Yeah, this is someone ready for new. Yeah, there's an attraction, the spark, desire. They are focused on that physical because they are someone who looks at somebody and yeah, but like I say, it's all about the passion at the beginning, the spark. It's already lit. See, this is somebody, once that spark's lit, they're not going anywhere. They're completely invested. Yeah, they're very focused here. They know what they want. That's the thing. They know what they want. So it really isn't about who they are. They just know what they want. But they are someone who takes pride in the things they do. They do keep themselves busy. They're very hands-on. Yeah, they have a lot of skills. They're very good at communicating. They speak straight up. They just say it like it is. Yeah, they're just going to come right out and ask you on a date. I think you're going to have a good date. I feel this person sees things in a very favorable way. Yeah, they're very positive, this person, but it does look like they come in, they have respect. Like I feel this person knows it's about planning ahead. But this I think you're going to have one date with this person that's going to go well. I do think there'll be another date. And I'm going to tell you, as someone who's going to keep coming around. This could go somewhere. Yeah, they want to connect too. Like they know. Yeah, see, possible friends first. But yeah, I feel they're going to keep coming around and connecting. They like to talk, communicate. Yeah, see, you might even know some mutual people here. Yeah, there's a lot of desire, yeah. So they kind of know what's expected. Friends first, make the connection first. But I do think you're going to make a connection. You're going to have more than one date. They're going to keep coming back around. Yeah, I think this person knows you're interested. I feel some of you already are. Yeah, they hold you in high regard too. You know your worth and value. They like that. There's a lot of self-respect. They also have self-respect. Yeah, but I gotta tell you, this person could come in suddenly when you least expect it, just so you know. Yeah. Yeah, I feel some of you, it could even be yourself where you've given up on someone. You see the situation doesn't serve. This is why I feel like, you're open to this energy. I think you're going to go for this big time here. Like, yeah, I do. But it's really about them. Just going for it, living in the moment, Yeah, they can be spontaneous, but they have self-respect. So, yeah, I do think the feelings are going to be mutual. I do think you'll make a connection here with this person. Yeah, see, the first date's just checking each other out. I think they already have. I feel like you're both aware you've checked each other out. Yeah. But they are someone who sees things from the other person's perspective. They put their best foot forward. They take pride. Yeah, they take pride in the things that they do. They're going to provide everything too. Like I feel it has to do with something to do with their home, people getting together. They'll provide everything. It's a busy person. They like to keep busy. They are someone who, they don't mess around, put it that way. Yeah, they know that you're available. They know you're available. Maybe they've been talking to people. Maybe there's some people or they've checked you out on social media. I feel it's through people, friends of friends. You may have some mutual friends. It could be something that you find out later, but let's have a look at that Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. See, being very gracious. It's about being comfortable. And actually, to be honest, this could be a friend of a friend, somebody hosting a get-together or gathering. They may be the one offering you this. I think you're going to go for it. And you may just be in the right place at the right time. You're going to have a conversation with this person. You're going to make a connection. Yeah. But it's all about being comfortable. I think if they're going to make you feel comfortable or you've made them. Yeah. Where they're, that energy of being aware that you're available. Maybe you just let them know in some way. Because that's often what the Queen of Cups does, is the energy, I'm available. Some of you feel beat up, you just about feel like giving up, and then here it is. This is how I feel it's going to go. It comes in out of the blue. Yeah, somebody here who's single, they're independent, they take care of themselves, they like the way you look, you take care of yourself. Yeah, And I feel vice versa. Yeah, this is someone who takes care of business. They're busy. Tell me more about the Magician. They have a lot of skills. They're very capable. I actually feel something they maybe know about you. What you bring. Maybe you bring something to the table here. I see cooperating, compromising, compatibility. I feel like it's a get-together, just some friends, some people, a gathering. It feels like some sort of potluck kind of thing where everybody brings something, but this person's like, just bring yourself. They provide everything. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a friend or family member hosting it. It really feels like someone's hosting something. Yeah, this is somebody creating opportunity for the two of you come together. Yeah, it's a little bit of a crush. Yeah. Someone here could be single parent energy as well. You might even decide to be the one to host something. But I really feel like it's another person, someone who's a friend of a friend, a mutual friend. And I wonder if you're even aware. This is often someone who isn't aware that two people know each other. So that's another thing. If you weren't aware, you're going to become aware. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it'll play out a little different for everyone. Yeah, we have a person who's confident, see, being patient, though, taming the beast. See, they've tamed the beast within themselves. They are someone who has a tendency to rush into things when they want it, but they really want it. They know what they want. They know what makes them happy. But it's all their self-control and confidence. Yeah. You'll be controlling yourselves here. Taming the beast. Don't give too much, that's the energy. Yeah. But this person's someone who's going to provide everything. Tell me about strength. Yeah, see, taking a leap of faith. I think you're both confident. You're both going to go for this. That's why I kind of feel it's somebody else in the circle hosting something. People talking, collaborating about bringing two people together. See, that's what I feel. And maybe you won't even realize what's going on. Little matchmaking possibly. Yeah, we got a sheer determination to succeed. It's a person taking the lead. This is someone determined to succeed, but I see someone with confidence, self-control. They're in control of themselves. They're not ruled by their emotions. They've tamed the beast. In other words, even though they find you very attractive, you can be safe with this person. Yeah. They could be a single parent or vice versa, but to me, it's just somebody who's got a crush. It's all about following through here. Wow. Tell me more about this King of Wands. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Whoops. Come out here. Yeah. See, okay. They already know the answers they're seeking, or you know who this person is, but I wonder if this is someone going to come towards you. Maybe you're going to keep this to yourselves or spend time alone. See, privacy, a private conversation. It's someone who wants to get you alone. So there could be a get-together gathering. I think this person's going to swoop in before this happens. I feel they know someone's planning, preparing. They'd rather be alone with you. But they're willing to cooperate and compromise. So it's whatever makes you happy kind of thing. But this person really wants to spend some time. I do see a private conversation. They want to get you alone. Yeah. You might think of putting on the brakes yourself at some point here. But I mean, it's whoever's going to be in control. It's either this person. I mean, this is a person who's a natural born leader. But if it is a person who's trying to bring two people together, because this is someone who told someone they were crushing on them or interested, or this person tries to control it, to bring you together. I don't think they want it to happen that way. I feel they want to get you alone. They want to talk to you privately. They want to connect. Yeah, it could go either way. I think they'll give you an option. They'll let you decide for yourself, whatever makes you feel safe. Yeah, they want to build. Someone's putting a lot of effort into something here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna go for this. I really do. This person sees you as someone who's kind, compassionate. There could be someone in the social circle here that you've known a long time, a friend or a friend of a friend that knows this person. Yeah, they definitely know something. They know you're available. And I do think you're both aware of what's happening. Okay, some of you may not be, though, like I say, with the Queen of Pentacles energy, but this looks like somebody hosting something because they see opportunity. And I mean, they could just see you this way. Yeah, this is an interesting energy. It could play out in a lot of different ways. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Oops. So we have, yeah, it's just showing opportunity. I think you both know a good thing when you see it. There's opportunity, but I do think there's options. They'll give you options. Yeah, they're not set in their ways. They cooperate, compromise. Like I say, whatever makes you happy. They just want to be with you. They would rather get you alone, though. Yeah, they are a loyal person. I do think that this person will commit to this. They'll follow through. You'll have an agreement. They want to know times, schedules, routines, so they can plan and prepare. Nice. This person's very respectful of other people's time, energy. Maybe you work so that, it's all this energy of having to work. Some of you work. Maybe this person doesn't. I don't know. But there's a lot of respect about schedules, routines, timing. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, they are sincere. They're in no rush. They've tamed to the beast. Some of you could assess the situation, maybe think on it a bit. Yeah, you want to make sure you're on the same page, that you get each other. So it has to do with lifestyle, the way... I think this is someone who's checked you out, the way you conduct yourself. They really like that. They see you hold yourself in high regard, like self-respect. You take care of yourself. This person is going to take care of everything. In other words, if you say yes, which I feel you will, they'll take care of everything. It's just come as you are. Very casual. It's not a big deal. It's something casual. Just bring yourself kind of energy. Yeah, they're going to prepare everything. This is somebody here basically going to show you. They're going to show you who they are. Really pay attention to the way this person goes through this. Yeah, it has to do with a house, a home. Yeah. Four of Wands energy. You can feel safe with this person. I think they'd like to get you alone, but yet there's this situation. And that's why I kind of feel they know about that it's being planned, prepared. They're looking at the situation. They're looking at how this will all play out. And that's why I feel they're coming in to take control. Not because they're trying to control you. I feel this person really just wants to be with you. And that could be second date. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, going to get a lot of attention. They plan, prepare, they hope for the best. They want a victory here. I think this person sees you as someone who probably gets a lot of attention, that you're popular. Some of you may be very popular, but I do think some of you are more homebodies, more comfortable at home or just in a very casual setting. Yeah, I see someone dressing for success. I don't think you're going to do much to impress this person. Like you're not going to you're not chasing them. Like you're not trying to impress them. You're just going to be yourself. And I feel that's the way they're going to be. But your first impressions, I feel, are really good. I do think you're going to have a date, and then they're going to want to spend some time alone. They want to learn about you. They want to know about you, your lifestyle, history, your childhood, everything. They might even know some things here, because often when this comes up, it means they already know, which usually is because they're talking to people. But yeah, very, very positive. And I can't even believe the energy is coming out for people. The repetitive energy I see is getting out, being social, be the Queen of Cups, let people know you're available, let go of your pride, okay, to let people know. Because once you do that, that's where the opportunities start flowing in. That's why I feel this is where things start to really go in your favor. But this person sees you in a very favorable light. And I feel it's going to be vice versa. Yeah, this could go somewhere. They're going to give you a lot of attention. They're definitely going to give you a lot of attention. Now, if this is someone who's had opportunity before to ask you out and they didn't, it's probably because there was too many people around. See, they respect somebody's privacy. They're not going to ask you out in front of people. So don't be afraid to separate yourself from the people so this person can approach. I don't see that heavily, but I see it for a few people. The Two of Wands aren't here. Yeah, because often this is a Queen of Cups can be a little unapproachable, or someone who looks like they're already married or in a relationship. But I do think this person knows you're single. I feel that's definite. Yeah, there's opportunity here. I think both of you see opportunity. Yeah, they come in right too. This person's fair. They are a fair person. They try to be fair. Yeah. Well, you could be just right for each other here. I do think people are talking that you could be really right for each other, but it's all about opinions. See, other people's opinions are very positive, I feel, about both of you, but like I say, it's about what's right for you. You're going to do what's right for you. Yeah. I like the energy. I feel like you're looking at the reality with the star of the situation. Maybe it doesn't serve you. You may feel like too many people involved, or there's too many people who know people. There might be something there. But I do think you're both looking. There is a little romanticizing. I do think you're kind of looking at how this will play out. I do think some of you are already prepared. But if you are thinking of not taking this opportunity, if a person is hosting, they've already planned and prepared ahead. So I'm going to be honest. You're going to feel a bit obligated. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's all good. It's all just normal stuff. It's probably things that you may be thinking about when this comes to fruition. One more on this date. Yeah. If you just connect with this person and there's a gathering and you go to it, I definitely feel this is someone you will see this person again. They will take that opportunity. They're going to take this opportunity to ask you out. Absolutely, yeah. They're just hopeful. They're hoping the feelings are mutual, that you're interested. Yeah. I think it'll be just simple. Just keep it kind of simple. I don't see anything complicated. I feel really chilled, really relaxed kind of situation. And I do feel it's just an energy of whatever it is that you're doing. It's just come as you are. It's just chill. I mean, if you wanted to, I just feel this very grounded, earthy energy. Yeah, very comfortable. This is somebody who'll definitely make you feel comfortable, but I have a funny feeling you made them comfortable the first time you talked to this person, and that's likely what it is. You connect through people, you make them feel comfortable enough to reach out and ask you out. But they are generally a very bold, confident person. That's why I feel it's not about any kind of lack of confidence with this person at all. But it's all about whether people actually follow through. It's like it's literally like they want to make a commitment to see if you follow through, or you're going to be seeing that. Because some of you are dealing with people who aren't reliable. And that's what it is. I think this person's going to show you that they are. Yeah. But it's whether you are. It goes both ways. There's perspective here. Yeah, interesting. But I do see making a commitment to go on a date, to connect time alone. I do think you're going to reciprocate. You're going to learn about each other, talk. I think this person's an open book. There's nothing here to hide. Yeah, the Empress is generally an open book. But I do think this is someone that's a little at a time. They respect your privacy at the same time. So if you are a very private person, definitely, yeah. Not too much, not too fast, nothing overwhelming. Nice. But there is a lot of sincerity here. I think this person feels you are too. This is the interesting thing. Yeah. Wow. Nice. Yeah, you could have something here. If anything, you could just make a really good friend. I do feel they're fairly close by for some of you anyway. If you need something, this person's someone who'd probably be there. And that's one of the readings that I did. Did I do that reading? Yesterday, I believe. I did a reading that shows a lot of this kind of energy. And it was a collective. So it's all about people being reliable. It's about somebody being there when you need them. Someone who will offer, I don't see the Five of Pentacles here. I generally need to see that, but I still feel that. Because they want to show you they're sincere. They want to show you their skills, you see. This is why they've gone within. They want to show you what they're capable of. I think they're very handy. I do think this is someone who has a lot of skills, and they're also very creative. So take care, and we'll see you soon.